Hey guys, this is Jeff Alexander with Network Fitness. I'm going to go over today how to use a compression strap on your knee. Some of you have been rolling out with the rollers, rumble rollers and smooth rollers, the big foam rollers for years, and had limited response from the thighs. Maybe the thighs seem just as tight today or not that much looser. One reason may be that the deeper quad in here, that vastus intermedius, you're just not able to get to it. Some of the muscles in the back of the knee, the popliteus and plantaris and so on, they're tough to get to with the roller as well. The gastroc itself can be really locked up, especially high up into the calf. So we're going to take this compression strap. This is one of those rubber straps you can get. This is the third out of 4 different levels. You got 4 different levels of stretch. There's a yellow one, there's a green one, there's a black one, and there's an orange one. The orange one is stronger than this. Use the right strength for what you need. The bigger your body is, typically the stronger the strap you're going to need. You want to put this around your limb with enough tension where you can feel it, but not so much that it's painful. Now I'm going to start here on the top of my knee, or the lower part of my thigh. I'll wrap that around. I'm going to get that a couple good wraps, and from here I'm going to go around behind the back of the knee, trying to keep that as flat as possible. So if it folds over itself, I'm going to adjust it, try to lie that flat. See how that's lying flat through here? That's the idea. I want to keep that flat, wrap it snugly around there, but not so snug that I can't breathe, so to speak. After a couple straps, I come back up around the back of the knee, back over the thigh. You can wrap this starting below the knee and then coming up and then going back down, or starting above the knee and then going down and coming back up like I did. Once I get that wrapped a few times, I got about 10 inches or so of strap left, I'm going to tuck that in so I have a handle I can pull off easily. I'm going to leave this on here for a moment. I'm going to take that knee through range of motion that's comfortable for me. So I'm going to try and straighten and bend that knee. If my kneecap doesn't track properly, I'm not going to force it. If I feel funny out here, I'm not going to force it, because this is self-care. I can actually do damage to myself if I'm not paying attention to what's going on. If there's a therapist doing this to me, they're going to know, because they've been trained on how to do this stuff, what to look for with the knee and so on. But if I can get up and go through normal range of motion, straighten that knee completely without any pain or discomfort here, that's good. Tightness through here, that's all right, but I don't want to have pain here. Go through a series of squats, up and down, somewhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes of time. That's what we're looking for. Once you get to that point where either your pain response is telling you take this thing off now, then get it off. If it's been 2 minutes, I need to take it off whether it's that painful or not. We don't want to leave this on indefinitely. The longer you leave it on, the more you're cutting off circulation to your lower leg. We don't want to have circulation cut off for too long to do damage down below. If you cut off circulation to your lower limb for too long, you can actually permanently damage tissue. We don't want to do that. So we don't want to think of this like a tourniquet. This is more like a compression strap that's a super version of a skin, like those compression sleeves you'll put over your knee or your leg and so on. If you do this properly, when you take it off, you're going to feel a flood of blood flow through that area. You should also feel that that area just seems to move better. Everything just seems more fluid in terms of the motion. That's what we're looking for. There are a lot of different conditions on the knee where there's just tightness, there's tension. You take that tension off and all of a sudden your knee moves better. So experiment with the strap. If you can explore this and get good results with it, great. If you're not sure what you're doing, if you're ever getting any kind of pain response to this, hire somebody to do the work for you. Don't be an idiot about this. Be very smart about what you're doing. For the most part, I would never recommend wrapping the kneecap by yourself. As you go to move that, if this strap is pulling that kneecap funny this way or that, you could actually cause damage here that you can't fix. So be very careful when you're working with the knee. You want to experiment wrapping counterclockwise as well as clockwise around your limb. Go either direction. You'll notice a different response whether you wrap going this way or that way. It actually does work differently depending on how you wrap it. So the tighter you go, the deeper it goes, but also the more danger if you go super tight. So be careful with this, experiment with it, and you should notice better responses when you use this in combination with something like this or the other smooth rollers. They won't be nearly as painful once you get this working right. Good luck.